on. Okay. Good afternoon. Happy Thursday. Welcome to Fairview Live. I am Erica Kelly, your co-host. I am not sure if these microphones are going to be working. You know, here at Fairview Live, we have issues with our microphones, but we're going to talk loud anyway. We are inside, so I am so excited to introduce you to our guest today. Our co-host, Mitzi Dela Cruz, is out selling homes, so she's not with us today. But hi, Mitzi, if you see this. And today we have, I think, probably our newest member of the Fairview business community that has just opened up. Thankfully, she is my business, I guess we would call it, roommate, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so a business roommate here in Fairview, Tennessee at 2092 over next to the Toddy Realty building. And so I'd like to introduce you to Catherine. Hi, Catherine.
Hi, everybody.
She is our newest florist here in Fairview. So she is actually inside the door, the same place that I am, Flat Branch Home Loans. So you walk in that front door around the corner and you will find sweet Magnolia flowers.
Yeah.
So welcome again.
Thank you.
So why don't you start by just telling us a little bit about yourself, how you got to Fairview, and then maybe how did you find yourself in floral? Like, have you always done it, or is this a new venture?
Okay. Well, we'll start with that, the question. So when I was in my early 20s, I went to floral school and did floral training and opened up a shop and was doing really well. And then I had 3 babies. Oh. And due to the economy, I felt like I needed health insurance and a job that I could work 12-hour shifts. So I became a nurse, and I was a nurse for 32 years.
Oh, wow.
Cardiac and trauma.
Okay.
And when I got the chance, after my kids are all raised, I became a florist again in Washington State, and I was there for 5 years.
Okay.
And I owned a florist shop there, and it's still doing really well and thriving, and I still am part owners in it. But I came here kind of all of a sudden because one of my grandbabies, her name is Denali, she was born with a congenital heart defect and couldn't go to daycare because she was going to have open heart surgery.
Oh.
And they didn't want her around other children. So I picked up and came for a visit and never left and fell in love with Fairview, and just enjoy the people and the change in seasons and just.
So we've got another West Coaster, but not California. So she gets a pass, right?
I hope so.
Yes, you're very, very sweet. I'm grateful to have such a great roommate next to us. So you were in nursing, and that was kind of pay the bills, get the insurance, get the kiddos grown and out of the house, and then you got to come back to your kind of first love, right? Your passion.
Love. Yeah, kind of a whole new start.
Okay.
And a redo.
Good.
Yeah, I love it. I love flowers. I love making people happy and really enjoy it.
So you are you officially open, right?
I did. I opened this week.
Okay, so officially open. I don't know if you guys can see this. We have the hours down here, Monday through Saturday.
Tuesday.
I'm sorry,
through Saturday.
Tuesday through Saturday. Yeah, and I know if you're new here, it's weird, but like lots of places aren't open on Mondays. I'm not really sure why. Maybe it's the building, but a lot of people on Mondays are closed. But so you're one in a dozen.
I am, and I'm a one-person show. I design, and so Sunday and Monday were my days off that I decided would be fair.
Gotcha.
And so here we are.
Well, it's perfect because I know it never fails that I want a sushi dinner at Ishin, and it never fails that it always happens to be on a Monday. I'm like, oh, we drive down here because they're closed on Mondays too, and so that seems fair to have a weekend to yourself. Is there any favorite flower or floral designs that you do? I know that, obviously flowers go through so many things, funerals, birthdays, obviously the seasons, weddings.
Yeah.
Do you do all of that, or is there a specialty that you have?
I do it all.
Okay.
I am a well-rounded florist. I love to do all of it. Love to make people happy and let them express how they feel about somebody through flowers. And it keeps everybody present and enjoying things.
And then we were talking earlier, too, about some of the school events that are around here. So like proms and homecoming and all of that, it's so nice to have another shop that you can just walk in. Well, maybe you don't want them to walk in and order their boutonnieres and all that like day of or anything like that, but at least they can see some of, what you guys have whenever they come in.
Yeah, it's better if you come in a little bit beforehand because you can show me the young lady's dress color and whether she wants bling or no bling, and we can go hash all of that out and let her choose what color ribbon she wants. If you come see me before homecoming or prom, but if you need it in a hurry, I can do it in a hurry too.
That's wonderful. Yeah, it's already nice to see all of these gorgeous arrangements that you've already made over here. I know that there's a lot of people with, anniversaries coming up. That wasn't a, hint or anything. Mine's a long time from now. But it is so nice to have a place that you can come in. I'm a very tactile person that needs to see it. I can't really visualize it. So it's nice to be able to, to walk in here and do it. So do you have a favorite flower? Just curious.
I love yellow roses, believe it or not. That was my flower when my kids were born. That was the arrangement I got every time I have 3 children. They're all adults, but I love yellow roses. They're just so cheerful.
That's wonderful. And you were telling me a little bit about, I was asking if you had any specials coming up, how can people get to know you? How can people, follow along and know what the special events are going to be? You want to tell us a little bit about how they can stay in touch with you?
Absolutely. So I am going to have a website up. It's not ready yet. They're still preparing it. But in the meantime, and I'm going to continue this, Facebook. I have a Facebook page called Sweet Magnolia Flowers, and if you follow me, I'm going to be doing updates on specials every week or so. So there'll be something new and different on there that you can call me or stop in, and it'll just be a little, anything from a $20, $30 arrangement at most. Just something to tell somebody you're thinking about them.
Oh, I love that. And I've got something to ask you guys. We need 100 people to get onto her Facebook page and make it legitimate. So if you are a kind-hearted person and like to do nice favors that are free, I will put the link to her Facebook page in the comment section. All you have to do is go there, like the page. You're going to see all the updates, see all of what's trending, and you're going to make somebody very happy at no cost at all. So
thank you in advance.
So how about this? Tell us something that as a florist that maybe other people would never know or never think of, like something maybe that's difficult, or you were telling me a little bit, I was shocked about where roses are actually grown these days.
Yeah.
Because I didn't expect the answer that you gave me on that secret.
So roses used to be grown in California, but California's a little crowded and they have not a whole lot of water anymore. So things are a little tight. So we get all of our flowers from Central America, usually Colombia, or El Salvador. And they are flown in overnight in Florida, and they go through customs, and then we get them the next day. But they take a little plane ride over here.
That's very interesting.
In fact, it is the second export of Colombia is flowers. So
I would have never
right
thought
below
that.
Coffee.
Coffee and flowers. That's actually a pretty good combination. I wouldn't mind that. I'm a huge coffee drinker myself, so I wouldn't mind that at all. And you were also telling me, because I was saying that, fresh cut flowers don't last very long. And you were telling me how specific you personally are about ordering your roses and flowers.
I do. I'm really particular. My wholesaler that I have in Nashville delivers me flowers out daily. So that they're fresh. They don't sit in my cooler. At the end of the week, they're either donated to a church or sent out. And we do start fresh on Mondays.
I love that.
Every Monday.
I love that. And then one last thing, I thought that this was great for anyone who's trying to declutter as we get into the winter season and you're trying to get rid of all the stuff, wipe the tables down, and you happen to have someone who's just loved on you, and you have 52 extra vases sitting around, really any type vases.
Yes.
Catherine actually takes them here. You can just bring them in and donate. And what do you do with those?
So you can even leave them outside the door if I'm not open. People have done that for years, and I've done this for years. I recycle, I rewash, I make sure there's no cracks or damage, and then I take that money I would have spent on the vase and turn it into more flowers for the next person. So it's kind of a pay it forward thing. We keep them out of the landfill or out from underneath your sink.
Yep.
And somebody else gets few more flowers out of the deal.
I love that. I really do, because I have a lot of those under my sink that are, big ones, short ones, fat ones, little ones, all of that. And they don't get used. They just take up space. So the fact that you can use them and that someone else gets a little extra, love because we, just drop them off on the way, because you guys pass this place every single day back and forth. Then that's awesome. I love that. Well, is there anything else you want to tell our guests today, to introduce yourself or to just let them know anything special about you before we go?
I am here. I'm here to help you with your flower needs, whatever that is. If you have a special order, just call me. We'll talk about it. I'll get you what you need. And I'm just here to serve the community. I'm here to stay, and I love it here.
Oh, well, we welcome you to Fairview. We have so many great businesses that are coming here, and I just love the idea of us being able to showcase and get to know you just a little bit more, that people come in, they kind of have a backstory about you, and then they can walk in, they can buy flowers here locally. I think that it is wonderful. So thank you guys for joining us. Until the next time, if you know any friends, family that need to get their name out, their business represented, and just their story shared, please let us know. Reach out to us. There will be a form at the bottom of the screen that you can schedule any Thursday into the future. Just pick one, even if it's 2026. Can you believe that? 2026. Someone said happy holidays to me today. Happy holidays. It's already November. I can't believe it. So thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time.
Thank you.
Bye.
And thank you for having me.